When an Ostanian envoy is killed in a car accident, the secret bureau suspects that he was slain by a far-right group that wants to wage war against Westeros. So they recruit the covert agent Twilight to look into the subject in an effort to expose their scheme and stop the situation from getting out of hand. When his task is complete, Twilight instantly throws away his assumed identity and takes a train to Berlin, where he must approach and gather further information on the leader of the National Unionist Party, Donovan Desmond. Desmond, however, is a very reclusive individual who rarely appears in public. The only way to get to know him is to participate in the social activities organized at his son's elite Eden Academy school. However, certain events are solely open to parents. Twilight will therefore need to adopt a child if he wants to be a part of them. He prefers to operate alone. The spy initially feels irritated about creating a false family, but he truly has no choice in the matter. He consents to participate in Operation Strix because the future of the peace between the two countries is at stake. Twilight immediately secures a family flat in Berlin using his new name, Lloyd Forger, a psychiatrist. When he arrives at the orphanage, he meets Anya, a child who can read and write, and decides to adopt her. He has no idea that she is an Esper who can read people's minds and not simply an ordinary young child. Twilight persuades Anya to go shopping even though he prefers to go alone, and that is against his better judgment. Anya is constantly on the alert for any adversaries who might suddenly attack both of them because she can read his mind and is aware that he is a spy. Twilight gains some new insights into her likes and dislikes during their first outing together. He does, however, succeed in leaving the flat alone the following day, which proves to be a grave error. Anya is looking for something fascinating when she discovers a hidden communication device in a suitcase and uses it to send a message. Sadly, the information is passed on to the same criminals who had intended to blackmail the foreign minister, and they find Twilight's home and abduct Anya. Later, when Twilight sneaks into the property where Anya is being held by posing as one of the kidnappers, he then saves his adopted daughter and tells her to go to the neighborhood police station before returning to the battle with the evil men. Anya greets Twilight with a strong hug when he returns. When she won't let him go, not even for a second, the covert agent's heart instantly melts. Once he has freed Anya from her captors, Twilight knows that they must put in a lot of effort to pass the competitive Eden Academy entrance exam. He works very hard to teach Anya what she needs to know. She tries to utilize her ability to read minds to gain some of the exam's answers from the students seated next to her. That does not actually turn out well, though, as the majority of them have trouble answering the challenging questions. Twilight is surprised to discover that there will be a second assessment, a parent-teacher meeting when they receive the notice from the school.